all-encompassing. She lived more life in her short time with us than most people twice her age. She prioritized doing well at what's important, and she discarded her imperfections with the chaff of each day. While I might fret over a sopping wet sponge left in the sink, Rachel would be lost in thought considering how to best use her growing influence to come alongside those relegated to the margins. While I ensured every penny spent on expenses was properly entered in our bookkeeping software, she would track down talks and read articles written by talented people not yet in the spotlight. While I wrote code for websites that would need updating in a year, she wrote words to exist for lifetimes. Jeff Chu rode with me from the hospital back to our accommodations the night Rachel died. Jeff was there in the morning as we decided how, exactly, to let the world know what it had lost. In the coming days and weeks, the New York Times ran an obituary. Hillary Clinton tweeted condolences. Jeff traveled from New Jersey to Tennessee to cook me food. In addition to his culinary skills, he is an accomplished writer. He has written extensively for national publications, is a ruthless editor, and a dear friend. After Rachel's death, I asked him to take some of her unpublished work, unrealized ideas, and start sewing together a new manuscript. Without hesitation, the instant I had enough jumbled words out of my mouth for him to comprehend my request, he'd already said yes. Like so many friends during this time, Jeff showed up. In this work you will find Rachel's voice, but more than that, I hope you see her vision. May you understand the best way to remember Rachel is to embody her approach to others, her approach to faith and doubt, her approach to this fragile, fleeting life. Wholehearted. Daniel Jonce Evans. You don't read the introduction? Dear Rachel, I remember the horror on your face when I revealed this previously unknown part of myself to you. Your expression was equal parts disbelief and realization. This is who you married. The spark in your eyes told me you already had a playfully poignant tone prepared for situations like this. Your words followed that spark like a warm, correcting blaze. You don't read the introduction? Not usually, no. Realizing, perhaps, this may be the end of our young marriage due to a gross oversight, I started fumbling with cadence to find the one that could best fit the now obvious bad news I was delivering. I typically start with Chapter 1. Sweetie, oh my gosh! As you explained the significance of my error, I decided that since this was so important to you, there was only one thing for me to do: double down. I just feel like the important stuff will be included in the actual book. To me, the escalating banter that ensued, as we sparred without injury, became more valuable than either of our opposing arguments. But I won't speak for you. I imagine it was your grace alone that allowed our relationship to continue past that hurdle. I read the introduction to this book, Wholehearted Faith, and couldn't get through it without tears. If I hadn't learned to reconsider vulnerability as strength, thanks, Brene, I would have counted my tears as a polemic bolstering my case. Jeff has done a wonderful job here. He has taken your words, tone, and spirit and completed your work. I wish you could see it. I wish you could read it. You talked about the risk of yes. I am left here to share the consequences of it. We said yes. You and I said yes to risk. Yes to life together until death. Yes to kids. You and I said yes to the unknown, unforeseen consequences of commitment. I once thought till death do you part meant separation when a partner dies. I realize now some commitments last until we're both in the grave. There are parts of you that I strive to carry on, or perhaps they carry me. I want them to live for our children, for our friends, for the readers whose lives you changed. I am thankful for the parts of you that balance the weak parts of me. And even if I don't always find the strength to adequately continue the best parts of you in this world, I wish you could know that now, when I pick up a new book, I read the introduction. Love.